The Iran war. The Slopstream Media love to claim that even the conservatives are splitting from the MAGA Trump camp over Iran. The problem with this is that, speaking as a non-MAGA traditional conservative, I value the future of America in the civilized world. Iran, as up to a few weeks ago, was the largest state sponsor of terror. Thousands of Americans have been victims. Around the world, the body count is in the hundreds of thousands. Frankly, failed Dem President Jimmy Carter should have sent troops in when the American embassy was seized 47 years ago. No president since then has taken the steps that Trump has taken. The obvious problem is that such an action takes guts, and politicians are so worried about the next election, they do not always act in the best interests of America and the world. To his credit, Trump, a badly flawed individual, is not a politician. The strategy, beautifully executed by Secretary of War Pete Hegseth and the Israelis, has been to systematically dismantle the military assets of Iran. This has been incredibly successful. The latest step has been to destroy most of the military protection for Iran's critical shipping point for petroleum products. Get this. Kharg Island, as much as 90% of their oil goes through that one island. A reference point is that the targeted attacks did not strike the shipping facilities. That was on purpose. Trump has promised to do so if Iran does not surrender, and now. However, I suspect that since Iranian leaders are slow learners, that there will soon be a full military takeover of the island by the U.S. Marines. That would effectively cut off any way to make money for this terrorist regime. Side effects of the war are tough. We have lost 13 of our fine military members, and a number have been wounded. Here at home, sleeper cells have activated, and there have been at least 4 terrorist attacks. In addition, Iran has attacked its own neighbors, many of which were not actively involved, but now are on our side. A really sad report is the one out of Virginia, where a university is close to my family, Old Dominion University in Norfolk, Virginia, suffered a terrorist attack that killed 1 and injured 2 others. The terrorist, when convicted of supporting ISIS a decade ago, the prosecution sought 20 years, but he only got 11 years. Then he only served 8 years. As a naturalized citizen, as soon as he was released, he should have been shipped out of the country. He showed up on campus and killed the head of ODU's ROTC program. On the positive side, the ROTC students stabbed the terrorist to death. What is wrong with the U.S. legal system when this type of human garbage is given a pass? And speaking of leniency in the Virginia court system, an illegal was released after a series of criminal activities, and he just stabbed a woman to death at a bus stop. And yes, gas prices have surged, so that is certainly not good news for the consumers or the economy. Gavin No Sense won't temporarily suspend the huge gas tax in California to help his fellow Californians because he is afraid that might help Trump. Reflect on that. He's more interested in getting even with Trump than helping his fellow Californians. Yes, folks. This is Dr. David D. Shine. Thanks for joining me for this special edition of Saving America. Remember, a new Saving America show is aired on the Brushwood Media Network every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Listen on any of the 16 network stations, Apple or Google mobile app, Apple CarPlay, TuneIn, Smart Speaker, and all smart TVs. Find more information at thebrushwoodmedianetwork.com. Please be sure to join us each week. We welcome and love your feedback from our growing audience.